damn thing cut off on me. Sure is pretty back here. The general marched through town last night. He stayed at the tavern up on the hill. So just think of back in the times of the war, Civil War that is, that the troop movements through this area were quite a bit. From here to Aldie, up to Harper's Ferry, into the Shenandoah Valley, Manassas, Bull Run, just all over through here. It's a Virginia byway. That's great. Black Oak Road or Lane. Is that like Black Oak, Arkansas? You ever heard that band? I think they were from the early 70s, possibly. If not, look them up. Mesmerizing. Just mesmerizing. I can't wait to get this guy out of my way, but I have the feeling he's going to be turning at the same spots I am, so I'm going to have to grin and bear it. Now we are entering, I think this is, what part is this called? This is Almont. Lord bless me, was being born in Almont, Virginia. Wonderful place. Wonderful. As I always say, I was born up north, but I'm, northern by birth, but southern by the grace of God. That's one thing living down here is stone walls are everywhere, and I love them. They just pretty cool, man. And all those stones were picked up out of the fields by the local farmers, and that was the easiest thing to do, was create fences instead of having just piles. Because it wasn't like these stone fences are actually going to hold in cattle and such. Some of these barns, etc. It's an old, probably an old well house. Some of these barns back here, if they survived the war, Civil War, some of them are probably either late 1800s, early 1900s. Some of them are, not all of them. Paxson Road. And for some of the down the mountain to the left is going to be Mount Weather. It's hard to kind of tell, but the coming up to the mountain up here, and then a couple miles down the range to the south is Mount Weather, the underground facility, which was made known public when the plane crash that happened in the early 70s, which they call, I believe now, the Mount Weather plane crash. There were people up there to check out the plane crash, and they noticed the fenced-in areas which said no trespassing, etc., and they got to be a little curious, and somehow they somebody released it, or somebody got some information to found, and they found out it was an underground bunker. Now, of course, some of the locals knew about it because some of them worked there. But that's the point to where it finally got out of what was there. Of course, FEMA now runs it, and it isn't really all that hidden. If you drive up there, they got an overpass up there, to go from one side of the property to the other side of the property over the road that cuts down the mountain. And so it's not all that hidden. You can see it on the maps. Whereas before, it used to just be like you would drive up on the road, and at one point there would be a gate there. It didn't say anything. It was kind of overgrown. And if you stopped, the guards would kind of, come out and basically tell you to move along. See you, Purple Beast. So we're getting near the end of our nice little trip. And so, for any of you wondering, what the hell is he doing these videos for? I don't know. Just something to do. Look, I'm speeding. I'm doing 37 into 25. Oh, Lord. Hope the man ain't around here. Let me back her down. Jesus criminy. I think this is... I'm not sure what this is. Bluemont. But you can see old general store over here to the right. Very picturesque. Which you only wish they operated like that anymore, and most of them don't. Some business moves in, and then they switch it over to a construction company or something. And this is it. Route 7, Weston Loudon. Getting ready to get off Snickersville Pike. Happy Memorial Day. And all I got to say is, see ya.